Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Nightlight Candle Co. I'm Dominique with Nightlight Candles, and today is kind of a special thing because we're going to actually be going through this together. So I'm creating a new product that I want to sell, and it's a car freshener. So it's a cute little, little vial, and it has a wooden top. So basically, it's supposed to act like a reed diffuser. Basically, the fragrance oil and inside will saturate the wooden top, and it will emit the fragrance. This is going to be my first time actually trying to make it out. So we're doing this all together. I have all my materials here, a measuring cup, my scale. I have my base liquid and my fragrance oil that I'll be using, and we have a syringe just to help us get it in these little jars. But what's nice also is they have a little cap that comes along with it. You see this little plastic cap that you can plug, right? So if you're not ready to use it yet, or you're transporting these to your vendor fair or whatever, you can plug it, put it on the top, and now you can display these at your fair or whatever activity you got going on. So before we get started, if you can just like, subscribe, and share this video, that would be very much appreciated, because if we can help even one person, that's my goal, right? I want to create this community, and I can't do it without your help. So I appreciate all the support and love that I've been getting so far, and hopefully you will like this video. All right, guys, so this should be fairly simple. We have our scale here, and I'm just going to zero it out. And the recipe that we're using today, it's going to be in ounces. So based on the calculations I did and the research I did, this should make about 15 of these car fresheners. So first, we want to start with our fragrance oil, and I'm looking for about 1 ounce. So again, it should be about 1 part fragrance oil to 3 parts of the base. Perfect. So went slightly over. That was all that was left. So 1.1 ounces. Then we're going to do 3 parts of our reed diffuser base, which should be 3 ounces. So in total, we should have 4 ounces. Perfect. And what we'll do is stir it up just a little bit. Combine that oil. All right, perfect. And it's probably smart to wear gloves during this, because you probably will get, fragrance oil everywhere, but that's all right. All right, so now we're going to start filling up these containers, and it's supposed to be about 8 milliliters. So we'll see how it works. I have my syringe here. It should be about 8 milliliters here. All right, looks like it's slightly less, but that's okay. Maybe it was 6 milliliters. To be honest, I forgot what I ordered, but that's all right. So now it's filled with the fragrance oil and base. It smells wonderful. And I'll cap it, because we're not ready to use this quite yet. And I'm going to place the top on it. And there you have it. That simple, that quick to make a car freshener, reed diffuser style. And again, it just saturates the top, and then it's supposed to emit the fragrance. And if for some reason the fragrance went away, you can just resaturate the top, right? So I guess what they say is while a car is rocking back and forth, it keeps saturating that top as well. That keeps emitting that fragrance. So I'm excited to see how this works. I'm actually going to use this one as a tester in my vehicle. I'll let you guys know how it works, and then we'll make a decision whether we want to sell this at our vendor fair coming up. Thanks. All right, guys. So what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna hang it right up here if I can. I think I might have tied it too tight. Ooh. All right, we'll leave it like that for now. I'm not driving. When I do drive, I'm just gonna loosen it up a little bit so I can put it around. But right now, I want to see how the car smells once we get back in it. All right, guys. So I think we are definitely going to go with selling these at the vendor fair coming up. So what I have to do now is figure out what my cost of goods sold is, right? So basically, what that means to me is just what it costs for me to make one of these uh, car fresheners, because then that will give me an idea of what my margin is, and etc. So you'll see here, I'm gonna flip the camera around. These are the vessels that I got. I got them off Amazon, and they are 23.99. So what I'm gonna do is round up to 25, and it's a 50 piece, right? So basically, I got 50 pieces for $25. That's about 50 cents each. So right now, I know just for the vessels that my fragrance oil is in is 50 cents. So as of this moment, my cost of goods sold is 50 cents. Now I have to go back and see what how much um, my base oil cost and what my fragrance oil costs. And I'm going to do it by the ounce. That way it breaks it down for me very simply. So I'll do that now. All right, guys. So now what we have to do is I'm going to the ingredients that I use to make the car freshener. So I first started out with the Reed diffuser base that I get from Candle Science. So you'll see it here. I got the 16-ounce bottle, and it says it costs 69 cents per ounce. Now, I also include shipping in there. So I added another $9 to this. So I made it 20 bucks even, which came out to about 125 per ounce. Okay, so remember, we use 3 ounces in our recipe. That makes 15 Reed diffusers, right? So I'm just doing the math here. I wrote that down, and then you go to your fragrance oil that you want to use. The fragrance oil that I use costs about 157 per ounce. So I add up all that stuff. So like the recipe in total. So the we use 3 ounces of the Reed diffuser base, 1 ounce of the fragrance oil, 4 ounces total, right? So um, the Reed diffuser base comes out to about 375 for the recipe, and 157 because we only use 1 ounce of the fragrance oil. So total that comes to about 532. So I divide that now by 15 because that entire recipe makes 15 car fresheners. And that comes out to about 35 cents per car freshener, which is insane. That's very, very good. So now 35 cents for the ingredients plus the 50 cents for the actual containers. We're at a total cost now of 85 cents per car freshener. Now, I'm gonna do more research on this because I want to see what I can sell this at, what my competition is selling it at, and try to sell it slightly cheaper to make myself more competitive. But just from the initial research I've been doing, so people have been selling these for about $6, $7. So that those margins are absolutely wild. So if you're thinking about this, the car fresheners might be the way to go. And while I obviously try to keep things as cheap as possible for the customer, when it comes to products like these, that on the market are selling for a significant amount, that gives me the ability to sell it cheaper, but still make a healthy enough profit to where I can leave room for discounts or promotions, and also make the money back that to grow the business and create more products, etc. So I never want people to think like we're just trying to get people for the most money we can, because that is not me at all. But I do have a goal of growing this business, and I started this business using debt as well, so I want to be able to pay that back. So that's where the logic comes in, but I do try to keep it as cheap as possible for you guys. All right, guys. So look what I found, like on Etsy right now. So someone's selling, basically the exact same reed diffuse car diffuser that we're going to be selling. Now her vessel's it's in a heart shape. Mine's in a more, I guess, regular shape. But $8, right? Um, Selling it for $8. So like, let's check the margins on that. It's cost us 85 cents to make, and we're selling it for 8. Look at that. And 89% gross margin. That's insane. Typically, we like to aim for about 70%. So let me see if if I sell mine for 6. Yep, that still gives me a healthy margin. So I think that's what I'm gonna do is sell these Reed car diffusers for $6 each, and that way, we're able to still grow, but we're still, below the competition. So again, we do everything we can, and we still are gonna run specials. Like Mother's Day is coming up, and you best believe that I'm gonna be having a Mother's Day special at this vendor fair coming up. I grew up with a single mother, and I appreciate mom so much for everything they do, my wife, and what she does for our kids. So best believe I'm gonna have a healthy Mother's Day discount at our shop as well coming up this weekend. So, but there you have it, guys. We're definitely gonna keep going with this. Please, again, like, subscribe, follow. Please share this video, because you never know who it could help, right? So, again, this is a community. I love you guys. Thank you. See you next time.